Sorry. My bad. What's up, guys? YouTube's always asking me this weird crap before I start my live feeds anymore. Seems like. What's going on? How's everybody been? Sorry, I am running a little bit late, huh? I was rushing to try to get everything together. You'd think I'd be more set up, but yeah. I ought to be used to these by now. Oh. And I noticed my thumbnails for these. What's up, Derek? Billy? Kevin? What's up, guys? Yeah, kind of excited for some stuff that's coming up with the channel now. Dan, what's going on, buddy? So, um, we'll be demoing products and stuff coming up, which is really, really cool. We are also, I'm in the hopes to be able. What's up, Dan? Bridge Burner's here. I should have some discount codes for you guys for maybe some climbing gear and stuff. So we're gonna try to work some stuff out and make it so you guys have somewhere when you're curious, somebody that's like reliable and not such a big massive, like, I don't know, sometimes I get aggravated with like when you deal with such a big company for stuff and then they don't have it. It's like, why am I doing like, I I don't know. So yeah, hopefully I'll have some like discount codes coming up to help with some gear and stuff. And like I said, we'll be demoing some products. So I'll be doing some more like specific videos. Like, I think I may go through some of my gear too and do like very specific videos, like maybe a video on the gree and like gear that I have that I've used for a period of time for quite a while now, and how I feel about it, what I think about it. Like, I definitely feel like I should do one on my saddle, which I've had for a very long time, and it's still like, I my suspenders just broke the other day. And the bad part is the like clamps that clamp it to the saddle that clip it on, they broke. So I was bending them because they would bend open. I was bending them back, but yeah, I had the big saw hanging off my side, and that's usually about what happens. I'll use the big saw and have it hanging off my side one time, and it will put too much weight on my suspenders. But I also had my bibs on, I think, so it was. Yeah, I messed up. I shouldn't have done it. Now I got to figure out a way to fix it. What's up, Ground Pounder? JC, what's going on, buddy? Dan, the tree man. Yeah, what was up, Dan? That video was crazy. Did you company walked? Like, I guess the company that ended up doing that, they just walked off. But I had a few things I was going to talk to you guys about. More of the like specific videos, and I'm gonna try to use my like YouTube Shorts to, because I find it kind of like a little bit of a challenge to me. But I like trying to show a technique or a trick within a minute. Like, it is so hard to do. So even the tying the boots thing, that was so hard to get enough of it in there for it to make sense and like and actually get it. And it's so simple. So I'll probably be doing a lot more of that. But when the Senta swapped, really, that's crazy. Yeah, that thing was nuts. Um, Also, I think I'm gonna switch. I don't know how good the quality for the like. I'm also gonna do my wall and stuff. I think I'm gonna. I have some climbing posters over there that I'll probably move over and redo this. And this is probably where I do the lives a lot of times. But yeah, I'm gonna switch my live over, and we'll start doing it with my GoPro, which I don't know how that's gonna work. because I need to be able to. I don't know. Maybe I can still use my phone, or I don't know how it works. I'll mess with it. That's why I didn't try it this time because I haven't tried it, and I need time to kind of mess around with it first. But yeah, and we'll be able to like make way better quality, as far as the picture quality. But oh, thanks, Dan. Thanks. Yeah, that's such a weird thing. Like even in skateboarding, like your shoes come untied all the time. Anybody that has like that aggravation of their shoes coming untied all the time can totally get that. And that's like not just for work boots. That's definitely for any kind of shoe. It's so simple that you make the bunny ear and then you put a loop around and you pull it through. Well, you can put a double loop there and your shoes no longer come untied. You got to really give them a jerk to be able to get them undone too. I forgot I put the camera on this side. So. They were in good hands with the folks that had a crazy mouth. Oh, right on. I can't find my laces, Ground Pounder says. But yeah, not only did I man, I had like a reckless week. Like, I nicked my climbing rope, and yeah, like, that sucked because it's my Tuffelberger line, and I think I nicked it like close to the sewn eye. Like I don't mind when it gets nicked down towards the tail. I can make a shorter rope, but I feel like I kind of nicked it up where the sewn eye is. I have to check it, but I know I did. That sucks. I broke my Bluetooth off of my headset. Also, like my headset totally snapped off the mount, and so I had to glue it back together. I think I got it fixed, but it was just one thing after another. Everyone who started that needs to stay away from the soul. Yeah, that was crazy. For those of you that don't know, Dan, the tree man, had a video that like the tree is looks like it's severed 8 different ways. Like this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this, and it just goes straight out like this over the house. And apparently they were only supposed to trim the tree too. So not only did they mess up, like couldn't do the job, they made it 1,000 times more dangerous. And like literally, what I feel like would make that tree break is you've ever had a snap cut where you make the cut and you make the bypass cut, and you go to shake it one way and it won't work, but if you shake it the other way and get it to pop, it'll crack and pop loose. Like I'd be so afraid for any jarring motion to happen to that tree because it looks like it's sitting there with a snap cut ready to go pop and fall. So if it like gave a little bit, I feel like it would go. Like that had me sketched. Yeah, I agree, Ground Pounder. It looked gnarly though, didn't it? Yeah, I seen actually Bridge Burner. I was just watching yours, trying to catch up on stuff because I kind of want to like if there's ever like any like if I can watch them ahead of time, and anytime I pick up something, I'll kind of discuss YouTube tree climbing. Like I think it's gonna be part of the live feeds. Is like I'll try to keep up with YouTube videos that are out there that are like new for the week, and we'll kind of discuss them. If anybody gets any clips, like crazy clips and stuff that they see, and they want to tag me on Instagram, do that. Like, and we'll talk about the stuff that kind of comes out as it comes out, just to give us some topics and stuff to focus on. Yeah, what do you call that when you pick your rope with your spikes? Like it has a name. I always just say I picked my rope, but yeah, I pick my rope all the time as well. People, when you say that, I think if somebody's not like a regular tree climber, they're like, okay, so Awesome. Most people get to pick their rope. Like, you're not forced to buy your. No, like, I stabbed my rope with my climbing spikes. So. Yeah, dude, that's like, not only that, I don't think people quite comprehend that. Like, okay, some people are so money hungry and they're like, I have a chainsaw and I can cut stuff and make money and I'm not afraid to work. That's cool. But that's not all it is to get into like doing trees and cutting trees and like hauling them off and stuff like that. You're going to someone's home that they spent like a lifetime trying to make this place. Whether you go do it for free as a favor, you're still doing this. So you have to remember this. Like, I do so many just silly favors to where I just enjoy doing this. That's just me. So I'll go do this and help somebody out, but in the process, like, I am taking on, for no reward at all, I'm taking on so much risk because it is still on me. These people spent a lifetime trying to like have a home and stuff, and you're you can't be so blind to the money that you overlook like the risk that's there, like the mess up that could happen. And it blows my mind when people even get in a situation like that. Like, I can more understand the homeowner going out there and making that mistake because he's trying to save money. Because that's when he gets to make this decision. I spent a lifetime building this house, trying to get this and have this and like and enjoy this, and I'm gonna go out there and take a risk and go cut a tree that's hanging right over the top of it, and there's a damn good chance I may smash this thing to the ground. Pretty sure the insurance company isn't like, oh no, that's cool, we'll pay for it. Like, people don't think about that stuff, and it's crazy to me. We were going to pull it, but it would have took out a lot. Yeah, yeah. You can the thing I was looking at, like, you're almost like get a rope up in it and get it back like some kind of a drift line to hope that if it goes at some point, it goes butt down and then swings to where it could miss the house somehow. But man, that thing was sketchy. I would definitely be putting some guidelines backwards to like take some of that weight off, but I would be afraid to actually pull back on it. Because like I said, that is all it looks like it would take for that to make a snap, cut, and go. Ground Pounder, did you watch it? Did you watch Yeah Trees? Yeah, it's cool to watch each other's work. Yeah, those guys are so funny. How the hell do they have less than 1K subscribers? I I've pushed them ever since I found out about them. I actually don't do Facebook. Like, so I got on Facebook and that's where I seen some of their stuff and I was like, "Oh, those guys are cool." And they just love doing tree work. You could see it. And it's nice to see, like, there's so many different ways to get this done. There's going to be, the reason they have just 1,000 subscribers is because they kind of, they're too different. They're too different. They're too against the norm. You know, they're not trying to pretty everything up and make it look so proper and mechanical. Like, you know, they still glorify the rough and tough aspect of the job, which is overlooked nowadays. Everything's so pampered and proper, and like you gotta have the newest of the new, this and that, and like they still have amazing equipment and have do amazing work. But at like because they just got the mech that you see there that's got the claw and the saw and stuff on it. They didn't have the mech last time when I seen. I think they had the crane. Yeah. So I guess they've sold the crane to get the mech or something. But they are they're just pure entertainment. You're not, I promise you, you're not going to see another tree video about tree work on YouTube that's like that. They're going to give you something different. So when you get bored and like a little over seeing the same thing, same way of videos, like it's such a welcome change. So I dig them. I really do. So, and plus it goes back to my like I played punk rock music forever, and then like black metal after that. So I get all that. Like that, I relate to that a lot too. So I don't understand why their channel's so small. It will blow up though. Sometimes I feel like he could pull back a little on some of it, and it would blow up a little harder. I think some people see it and they're like scares them away. It's so different. They're like, oh my god, like I don't even know if I should watch this. But it's just they're so funny. My buddy was working in Savannah not too long ago. Yeah, trees. That's awesome. That guy lived at the house. He was trying to be a hero. Oh, okay. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, that's what an idiot. I had someone recently try taking me for a septic system, totally fishing and trying to take advantage of me. Dang, man. Yeah, people are ignorant. Like, yeah, that's the part that like is a complete ridiculous bummer, and like people can say, you know, you dropped a tree and I wouldn't know that my septic is messed up for a long period of time. No, 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 no. If I drop it, stuff's gonna bubble up. Like it should make something should happen then. But like I had one to where I was gonna be dropping it so close to the septic that I couldn't do it. Like I was going to, but then I'm like, what if I just send the whole thing down the hill? I have to miss a few things, and a few things are gonna have to go perfect. But like, I made it work. So people are shady, man. Everybody wants something for nothing, and that's where like I'm stoked to maybe be demoing these products and stuff. It's something I want that is going to help me a lot to where I don't have to buy the products. It gives me content to film. So because of that, like I'm probably going to be doing some other short videos. I'm doing some different videos as far as like the specific tool and stuff like that. So or ropes and stuff. But yeah, I definitely am gonna try to give them back as much advertising as I can, so um, to show appreciation because this stuff this stuff is expensive. You know, you buy enough of it, you start to realize it. What's up, Greg? A massive tree with a ladder, and they gig the branch with a yellow rope from really craziness. People are crazy. Like I'll give it to some people though. They'll go out there and take the chance and just try, and they get it done. You know, they yeah, they may not have the best tools and stuff, but I don't know. I think anytime you make a cut, you should imagine what that cut's gonna do first. Same thing. I think I just seen this on Climbing Arborist. Um, he said he had a video, and I think he even like called the video something like visualize the rig before you cut. Like, so visualize when this branch comes off, what are my rigging points going to do? What's it potentially going to do to me? Where's the branch going to go? And how's it going to impact everything? So you don't get stuck in a situation where, like, maybe if you're always doing that, you're probably not going to, the chance of getting hurt is much less. So, like, I think people are like, well, I'll cut from the ladder and then I'll run down and get out of the way. Well, as you're cutting, like, and it starts to go, can you get down quick enough? Like, I think people don't play enough bad scenarios out in their head, and that's where they get themselves into those spots, and they actually end up getting hurt because they didn't spend enough time thinking about what if. Like, what if is a major deal. Even if a tree guy isn't the type to be like, you don't verbalize it, he's just not saying it out loud, but he's thinking it most of the time. Yeah, with the customer, yeah, he's funny, isn't he? And then he helped that guy paint the crane at the end. I hate all these overly edited videos. Yeah, yeah, but like, I know that there's definitely different ends of that spectrum because I'm not, I definitely wouldn't say I hate them, but I'm not the biggest fan of raw videos. Like, I find myself like tapping it, and like, so I know that there are people out there. It's just, what's the ratio? I think you should just like, sometimes overly edited is like, if that's all you do, it does get to be a little much. But like, I don't know. I know there's just different people out there. So many different people like different stuff. So yeah, yeah, Dan. It's so funny, the bus trip where they all get off and they're all dressed up and he's got his top hat on. I died when I first seen that. I was like, these guys are awesome. And then they name all their vehicles and put the name on it and stuff. They're so funny though. When people edit all the struggle out, it gives people a false impression of what we actually do. I find people take the difficulty for granted. Yeah, yeah, but I think that boils down to, you could show all of it, but if you're good at your job and they're watching normally somebody's not gonna usually record themselves and like be like, look how bad I am. They're gonna be like, look how good I am. So like, they're probably watching people that make the job look very easy. You know, when a tree company, whether you're watching it on YouTube or you're watching it across the street, and you see them just rig a tree down in sections, and that climber's up there, and he's, you know, just sitting in a fork cutting, looks like he's just sleeping almost. They're like, I could climb, I could do that. I used to climb a tree when I was young. Everybody thinks just they can do everything now. I mean, I don't know. I agree that the job doesn't get probably the credit it deserves, but I'm sure that case is with tons of work. Like, I couldn't be a fisherman. I couldn't be out on the water with the ground moving at all times. It like makes me feel queasy right now just thinking about it. And I don't get like seasick or nothing like that. But I just know I'm not that guy, I don't think. I mean, so those cats got my respect. They deserve the money they get. That's just like, I don't know. I don't think I could do it. Pandas came hanging. I probably got really far behind on. Let me see. Oh my god, I did. I'm gonna go up a little ways and read some of them. Oh yeah, the guy who ended up being cool though. Oh shit. Um, let's see. What bridge burner say here? Oh yeah, the guy who ended up being cool though, who used Mike's footage. Yeah, yeah. Actually ended up being really cool. So like, he's gonna start sending us some products to demo, and we're gonna make him some videos, which means I'm gonna make you guys more videos and share them to him so he can use them. And yeah, maybe we get some discount codes and stuff for you guys, and help him out too, because he seems like a really good guy, and like, wanted to give and like instead of just take, which was like surprising. Like, and I had to like I probably shocked him, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want nothing. Like I'm not trying to. I just don't want you to just give me stuff and like dude, I'll make it worth your while. Like we'll advertise, we'll make some videos so you can use them because it sounded like he had been having people make his videos and stuff that maybe we can just put together some videos for him and make it easy on him. Been busy, always miss conversations, but sounded like you're getting sponsored. Yes, equipment is expensive. My gear is 4 times cost of my truck. Hello, seriously, just in the gaps. Yeah, tree veteran. Yeah, yeah, 100%, man. It's just the stuff's very expensive, and you know, it, I feel like first impression videos do pretty good on YouTube, that kind of stuff, and then like how you like it right from the get go. Being able to kind of maybe stay up on stuff as it goes is going to be cool, and just it just gives more reason to make more videos, really. And sometimes I feel like I need that. So, but definitely, it's not going to be like a sponsored thing. Like they're not going to pay me nothing. Like it's not gonna work like that. But like if they get a product in that they would like somebody to demo, they'll send it my way, and if they can, and I'm gonna make them some content and try to help them out and push them and advertise for the fact that they're gonna send me some, hopefully some discount codes for you guys, so you guys can get benefit from this too, and give us an outlet to be able to get gear from that maybe as like a group we kind of get stuff from. I've really liked so far dealing with the guy, and I'll talk about it further. I don't want to jump the gun or anything, but I'll talk about it definitely coming up, and we'll definitely get more into it. At least show the assent, Bridge Burner. I dig it, man. Like I like raw videos sometimes, but it's just not an all the time thing. Like I like a good edited video sometimes, but I try to not edit mine too much, but I've seen my analytics and like where I would leave that stuff, where I would normally cut it out. That's where I lose viewership. So I say that I make stuff 100% for me and like for you guys, like I try to make it the way I want, but I also do have to play the game a little bit because if the channel just costs me money, it's silly. Like it should at least pay for itself. But after doing it for long enough, like you've invested so much time and money into it, like it would be nice for it to pay for itself at least. Um, and I just feel like we've kind of grown to that point. Maybe we could do that. And so, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You know, I do think I'm still gonna do some raw videos though. Tools and vehicles need names. I do the same thing, but I didn't know if all guys did that. Like my big saw. I never named my top handles. Like, but my big saws, I've always named them. I don't think I named my truck, but I name a lot of stuff. I'm the same way. This guy is good though. I think it's a pleasure to watch the whole job. Yeah, yeah. You know what, Bridgeburner, I totally agree because I've seen some to where I wish it would have been a full raw video. It was so quick, and I'm like, damn, that guy was good. But at the same time, I'm also human and a competitive guy who does the same thing. I'm like, did he cut all that out because he messed up a lot and he only showed the few cuts? Like, you can't help but think some of that sometimes, but at the same time, I stopped. Like, I can't even think about that stuff, like in the negative videos and comments and stuff, like anymore. YouTube is what it is. You guys are awesome. That's why I do these lives every week and all the other stuff and actually continue to put out videos. But I mean, I feel like I spend a lot of time on videos and put them together and put a lot of effort into it, and then it just gets no views. And sometimes that's a bit crushing. It's like, damn, really? Like, I thought this would be a good one. I thought everybody would enjoy it. And it just doesn't go over the way you think. That's the way things happen. I'm getting really bored. Gotta cut out something. Like Vice Grip Garage, for example, his channel is not exciting, but it's in between stuff and makes it so. Yeah, I mean, somebody that knows what they're talking about, like, I'm down to watch. I'm down to. I watch some of the weirdest stuff, like just silly stuff. So, like, heck, I found myself the other day. I got locked into like a half an hour. I say half an hour. It was way more than half an hour. I'm trying to make it sound better. That's so stupid. Like an hour and a half of watching Karen videos on YouTube. Like I don't even know why I watched the first one. And then I spent like an hour and a half watching Karen videos, and I enjoyed it. So, eh, I don't know what people like because I what I like is different every single day. Zip ties and blue spies. No, people watch these fancy videos that are edited and go perfect, but real tree work is different every. It's every time it's different. It's never going to be the same every single time. That's why I feel like I have to remember that because sometimes I'm like I'm just making the same stuff that the next guy's making sometimes, and it gets a little discouraging. But it's like it's no, it's not. Like I'm using different ways. I'm using different tools. I'm sure I'm explaining it different, but it is very saturated with stuff out there. Like it's wild. It is wild. There's so much, but people like watching tree work sometimes, I guess. So, I mean, look, there are big channels out there, huge channels like Buck and Billy Ray in August, and like like climbing arborist is pretty big. Reg's channel's getting pretty big. Like Kenny's tree removal, his channel's big. Like who knows? There's you never know. You'll put out a video and it may be a video that just blows up and then they build your whole channel off of a video. That can happen. Like I feel like I've built my channel off of the video that those advertisement people took. It was that video. That's the reason they seen it. Everybody, it's almost got a couple million views. So like it, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what hits, what doesn't. I just put my stuff out, and I sometimes think ahead, like people are gonna like this, and then when they don't, I'm like, oh man, what happened? If you want to see someone that names their equipment, watch Logger Wade. I've watched a lot of Logger Wade. He's pretty good. It's different every day. New challenge and a risk. Yep. Yeah, that's the best part about it. The chance of being able to solve a problem, a different problem every day. I think that's probably the part that I like the most about doing tree work. So no problem is the exact same. You can relate to each other, but no two are the same. Had guy access from a customer was cutting little stumps out or trying with my MS-17P. Tree veteran born again. What gas did you choose? Basically, that'll work. I hope I didn't get too far behind on comments. I'm trying to catch up. Sorry, guys. Seems like something. Clickbait videos do well on YouTube. Also, I tried all these products and this happened. I'll make it for you. It's why I charge what I need and itemize what I do. Yeah, it's crazy we get on YouTube and hang out with a bunch of other tree people. I heard that they're supposed to be doing something with YouTube to where you can accept like other people into your live feeds and do like dual live feeds somehow. I'm not sure. Like I gotta check up on it. Maybe it'll be soon because I know you do that on like Facebook and stuff like that. But it would be really cool to be able to link somebody in at a certain point during the live feeds every week, and you know try everybody like having everybody on. That would be even cooler because then you really are getting to meet everybody, and that'd just be fun. Yeah, sometimes I just don't think about the ascent at all. Like I feel like for me, there are certain ones like I'll show it, and usually if I'm showing it, there was a chance that I thought it would fail in the process. So it's like I don't know. I don't think about it. Usually I'm trying to save SD card. And I'm like, I'm gonna have this many cuts. I got this much time left in my video. So like I don't have all this battery power apparently that everybody else has. I don't have all these SD cards that everybody else has. So like my stuff is so backed up and I can't go buy SD cards every day and battery power. So like my stuff is like I'm trying to like time it out a lot of times. So that's where I don't show everything. I like to edit videos as well, but it's good enough to release now. Right on. I have trouble releasing anything that's any in too long of a form. Like if I tried to upload an hour long video, it wouldn't work. Like mine wouldn't work. It will crash at some point. I don't know why that is. That's why for the longest period it took me a while to be able to get it to where like I was able to upload like you notice my videos are like 15, 16 minutes at the most. So Turbo, what's going on, buddy? You good, Turbo? What's been crazy? Sounds angle shrink, so they're very much improved over Gecko. Does it hurt my leg? I had them low as they would go, but the hard green plastic hurt me. Yeah, lift, like, I notice a lot of guys have them as low as they'll go. That is the most uncomfortable way for me personally to climb. Up, the higher up and more on my calf, um, the more comfortable. So like I prefer to have the strap on my calf. So try putting them all the way up and extending them up and then being longer. What that'll do is it'll put the pressure more spread out in your leg instead of so much on your ankle and like your shin. Greg's still a man. You ain't old. I see the stuff he gets done. He'll pull off the wildest stuff sometimes. Big old falls and stuff. Billy's like, I'm here to. He's ready to compete. Go send her to mount on and try someone for both sides. Right on. Yeah, like I wanted to buy a spike ascender and try to put it on my spikes, but then I liked having something that because when it was on, it was like I don't know what it is. Like I like to be able to visually see my gaff when I'm trying to be precise in some spots, and the fact I couldn't see it because it was like in the way. Like I couldn't wear a foot like because you can put your foot ascender if you have your spikes on. You can also take and just put your foot ascender over the top of it and clamp it down, go up. But it takes a long time to fit it over your shoe and stuff. And then you got this big thing sitting right there, right in front of your gaff that you can't see. So that's where the hand ascender thing comes in for me. And it's just I've adjusted it to where it's so perfect that it's so quick and easy to take off, and then I don't have it stuck to it. Christopher is 49. Right on. I am 39 as of 7 days ago. 63 here, 63 boys. Woo! Are you guys okay? Let's down to the day. 62, 45 here. My most popular video is Hayek's boot review. Yeah, I know. I see that video pop up all the time. Isn't it weird? I mean, you can't tell which ones. Like I have some videos that like I actually what I'm thinking about doing, and you guys tell me if this is a good idea or not. Let me see how far behind I am. Oh, I'm so far behind on comments. Yeah, I'm catching up with you guys on comments. I'm sorry if I missed something. Please just say it again. I'll read it this time. I won't get behind. I'll stay caught up. I'll stop rambling about stuff. I was gonna say something, but now I don't even remember. What was we just talking about? 52 on Thursday here. Well, happy birthday, man. That's awesome. Yeah, you can't ever tell what's gonna hit though. Like, oh yeah, what I was gonna say. I have an idea for some videos, and I want you guys to tell me what you think. I have a pencil ceiling. Oh, do you got the Zillion from Petzl? Sing climber overseas. Use a strap, put a cinder around the knee loose, and put a cinder regular. What good? Yeah. 56. Good trick is to put a carabiner around your spike top pad and thread the climb line through there to not pick your rope. Yeah. Or what I'll do is as I put my buck strap around, I put my climb line inside, and then I put my buck strap on, and then usually if you don't have your buck strap on the inside, it's actually like pushing your line out towards in your footpath. If you try to keep your climb line inside the buck strap area, usually it's lesser chance of picking it. So, I was thinking about getting some of my old videos and re-downloading them and then doing voiceovers on them and like talking about it and stuff. I don't know what you guys think about that. Like the videos that I thought were gonna do good, like these big massive rig out trees and stuff. Um, I was thinking about doing that. Don't read my last one. I'm driving. Can't talk to. I meant pets. I. That's what I figured. Uh, Frickin' Jeep. I win 71. Frickin' Jeep's like come in and like ran over everybody in his frickin' Jeep. He's like, I'm 71. You guys suck. That's awesome. Yeah, right on. Hey, that's cool. Just keep kicking. Don't stop moving. When you stop moving, things stop working. So, what's up, Jared? Cool. Dang, I was just thinking about getting my hard hat and like, I got like some old stuff like that merch company, I think sticker on my helmet and like some other stuff that I don't really mess with anymore. And like redoing my stickers on my helmet because I do got some cool ones. Let's see what kind of stickers I got actually. I still have stickers from that company. Michael, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, Mike is the guy who um, was looking out for me and let me know that they were using my content and messaged me and stuff. So like, he wouldn't have let me know. I'd have never knew. They could have kept taking stuff from me for eternity, and I'd have never figured it out. Dang, I thought I had like some stuff. You guys over there still? Let's change the view. Yeah, I thought I had some stickers and stuff over here. Yeah, I do. Okay. I wonder if I have any more Steelborn stickers. Probably don't, but maybe I do. Okay, let's see. Too old to be smart enough to stop. That's awesome, man. That's right. The Rolling Stone never gathers moss. I love it. Yeah, that's 100% correct, man. I know what I've done to my body over the years. Like when I stop, like it's gonna be done, so I can't stop. So I just gotta keep going and going and going and going. But yeah, I had some stickers here. Originally, there were those big round stickers that were the original logo that I had, which was "We Bleed Two Stroke," and it said Steelborn Army. But yeah, I have a couple. Here's the stickers. I'm sure most of you probably have one. Yeah, if you watch August's stuff, I'm pretty sure that's the sticker that's like right there on Adam Zappo's helmet. I sent one to I think I sent one to Jeff, and he sent me when he sent me the axe. I sent him uh some stickers and stuff, and I think that's how he knew my address to send me the axe out of nowhere. But yeah, I sent him that, and I sent a few extra ones in case any of the other guys wanted them. And Adam is awesome. He just like slaps it right in the middle of his hard hat. I dig that guy. That is one hard working dude. But oh shoot, I still have my Masonic stickers. I am a Mason. I don't know if anybody like they haven't let me in on the full Illuminati thing yet, but like open this year. So I can't wait to take over the world. I feel like that's what everybody thinks every time I say it. Check these out. I have this shirt. These are from Jared, actually. Jared's on here right now. He's the man. Get out of here with that husky sticker, Billy. God dang it. That's not funny. It is funny, but it's not funny. You still trying to sell your lives going? We'll have to watch later. Right on, brother. Hey, stay safe and thanks for everything. I appreciate it. I have that. I have one. Let it be. Alright, dude. What's up? There's Jeffrey right there. Yes. Even Jeffrey content, man. I'm late. No, you're good, man. We were just sitting here chilling, just hanging out, doing nothing. But yeah, check these out. Look at these are funny. I got that one. I don't even know where I got a Ronin lift. Like they still email me. At one point, I think they were gonna send me one to demo, and I'm kind of glad they didn't. Like actually, I'm not. I would have demoed the hell out of it if I'm being honest. But they still, they never gave me anything. But man, they email me every day. It feels like. Check these out, man. It's not gonna be all clear. Come on, they're so funny. Like there's so many little details on it. I don't even know where the camera's at on this thing. Okay. There it is. I like keep my finger against it. But yeah, you see the handsaw? And then check this one out. What is up with that guy? I'm not the biggest like what do they call them stupid things that everybody collects? What are they? There's like those little bobblehead things. Everybody collects them. Seem like they're everywhere. I'm sure one of you guys knows. What do they call it, guys? What are them? They sell them every like. I don't know, what are they called? I'm having a brain fart right now. Funko Pops. That's what it is. I was trying to think of what it was. That looks like a Funko Pop. I'm not like a Funko guy, so I don't. Oh, I have decals. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think about redo my helmet. No, here's a bunch of stickers from that damn company. Um, well, I would think so. More than likely, bridge burner. I'd be surprised if not. Maybe. Yeah, yeah. There's a few that I would say maybe not. But yeah, look, they sent me all these stickers, and they sent me the fattest stack of stickers to try to advertise for them. I sent so many of them out, and then I spent a chunk on some, and then sent it out and did like some raffle stuff for some merch and stuff. And I spent a chunk, and then they just ran off and never paid me. And were like, "Thanks for the money." Dang. Thanks for making stickers for me and taking my money. So I had to tell homeboy like when I was talking to him about doing this, I'm like, I don't have the best track record when it comes to like dealing with people on the internet and trying to help out other companies. Like the only one that I tried to do something like it with was this merch company, and we were just doing a split, and they just like ran off with my money and never paid me, which is wild. You know what? I say they never paid me. I think no, I made another big order and they had to refund me the money and then never made the orders. I don't even remember. It was like $40 on a PayPal or something from them. But yeah. He's very particular. He wants to see the damn ascent and I get a kick out of it. I love it. You should make t-shirts that say that, dude. I'll buy one. You said what's all you have. Power bridge better possess you. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm kind of stoked on the situation with this. Like, I never followed back up. I probably should contact. I may contact and try to get back in touch with. Or I'll just look it up. I'm sure they've put the information out. But if I imagine if they wanted to do anything else, they would have reached out. But and I wonder if they even know how much I like advertised for them. But Ben Right Ring, I thought they were gonna make another ring, but a bigger size, which is something they need to do because it only takes like up to 5/8, I think. But I love the ring because you can use it as a primary point, good bend radius, but it does need to be able to take a little bit of a bigger rope. So, but yeah, now they sell their stuff on like everywhere sells it. Like you can get a bend right ring pretty much anywhere now. So, well, not anywhere. You can get it at most street like supply places. So pretty stoked on that because I don't know anybody out there that had one until I had seen the actual guy who invented it. He goes by like Canopy Craft on Instagram, and I just looked it up and I'm like, wow, that is awesome. Somehow from looking it up on like and seeing it somewhere, I think I like Googled their website and then read all their information and then couldn't figure out how to buy one. You could buy it direct from them. And I'm like, well, that's what's stopping it because no one's advertising them, you know. So if they sell directly, it's gonna be hard to get any sales really and have them be, you know, to their max where they should be. So like I waited quite a while before I ever contacted them. I kept looking out to see if they were gonna be somewhere. And finally, I hate asking anybody for anything, and I feel like even though I'm definitely the type of guy that's gonna pull his weight plus some in any agreement or partnership, I still feel like I'm asking for something. And like, it drives me nuts. But I was like, hey, notice that you haven't, I haven't seen your product. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. And I'm surprised because it seems like really cool. And I figured it would have blown up already. Is there any way we could work something out and I could kind of put out some videos for you guys and maybe I could try one? And he was cool. He's like, let me send you one. Really? That was the first time I ever asked anybody for anything. I don't do that. And I felt like I definitely got to pull my way. I'm going to make as many videos as I can. So I just preached about it until I was blue in the face. And hopefully I pulled my weight because, this stuff is expensive. Tree gear is outrageous. It's expensive as hell. And anytime somebody's going to give you a discount or hook you up some way, you got to take it. That's why I'm really, really hoping to be able to get you guys some discount codes and stuff for this, so you can get a discount on it, anything you buy. So, we're climbing monsoon, biggest code on Cottonwood. You ever seen 8 to 10 feet around? Dang. I was talking to someone about going into business together when he hung me out to dry on a job. Really? That was the end of the potential partnership. Yeah, it's like I'm if I'll partner with you, if you're my buddy, if I partner with you, like even when like it's a relationship, when you got a friend, like I'm looking to take care of my friends always. Like my wife, I don't really want her to have to do anything she would never want to do. So, like, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna do everything. Like that's just me, and I'm more of a I like feel like no matter what in any relationship I'm getting in, I'm pulling my weight. So if this shit don't work, it definitely ain't me. That's the way I do everything. But I was talking to someone about okay, I read that one. But it sucks though, BTS. It does. It's like, you know, you have definitely I feel like it would be much better to do with someone because like they can maybe pick up the slack on days when you're off. But if you don't have that like partnership. Like you both agree and like think alike and have the same goals in mind. It's going to be rare for him to even pick up the slack when you feel down, because some people only jump into this because they're like, ooh, there's some money and you can make it fast. Yeah, and you can hurt yourself and die and shut your business down fast too. So, yeah, same way. You can go out in the ocean. They'll put you on a boat. They go ship your ass way out in the ocean. They'll go pay you a good chunk of money to go out there, but there's a chance you may not come back. So, I mean, yeah, the high risk means you should get a high reward, but that high reward, it comes with something. So, in line, it's expensive. Limit myself to what I have to my pockets when I go to the Arbor Supply near. Yeah, it's so hard to walk into them places and not buy stuff though, man. Like I would like to be like I would like to have maybe a good rigging block to see like I personally don't get it. Like, I don't think I'd ever, I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, I have a couple blocks, I just don't use them. And I thought, well, maybe because they're not like midline attachable, they don't bust open like the aerial friction brake does. Um, Maybe that's what everybody likes about them. Maybe that's why they're so cool. Like, I don't know though. Like, there's so many tools that I would love to try, especially when it comes to climbing devices. There's a list of them. And honestly, if it wasn't for you guys, like I would have my list of things I've used and done would be so small. People like Greg, people like uh, Jared, Nee, Nigget. So I just you guys have definitely made you guys have definitely contributed to your own entertainment at times. So I got screenshots last year with or your some people. I'm telling you, they don't. What you just gotta pray and hope and pray for is that karma's a real thing, and that there's repercussions for your actions in the afterlife. Like that's all I care. Like because I'm gonna try my best and I'm gonna treat people the way I want to be treated, and I know that I would say at a minimum 60% of people don't give a damn. They're looking to get through their day, do what they got to do, finish and take care of their problems. And if they got to step on you or run you over in the process, that's what they're going to do. I'm the opposite. And I'm that guy that, as you're that dick that you run over who like chases you down and then like stomps on your melon, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a big tolerance for those kind of people. And I am not those kind of people. So I get angry pretty quick. Been on my own for 32 years. You're the man, Greg. Greg can build and make anything, though. Like, Greg can do everything. You probably stick him out in the woods, give him a chainsaw and a jug of gas and a little thing of mix and oil, then he'd come back, he'd have a house. Yeah, I'm telling you, gear addiction is a real thing. It is like you gotta put your blinders on when you go into a place like that because like you can know that you only got $150 in your bank account, but like there's a $120 rope right there that is on sale and it's like only 100 foot, but it's like that was a bad example because the rope's gonna be a couple $100. There's a $200 rope there and you only got $200 in your bank account. And you're like, well, if I get this discount, I'm gonna get it at like 180, but I only have 200, but I'm gonna work I got this job coming, and you somehow justify doing it. It's like I've been there, I've done it. It sucks. It is a very true thing, especially if you're anybody who has that addictive personality. Like if you get into tree work, tree gear, that kind of thing, you can become very addicted to it and obsess over it and like go overboard. Spending money is like it's not just an addiction for women who go shop at the mall. If a man can't walk through a store without buying something every single time, you know, some maybe he should look at himself. Like it's just humans. We have that issue. At least I do. I can only speak for myself. So. And that was my big reason. Like I when I joined the Masons, like I had basically was at a point where I was starting to give up on people in general. Like I just didn't think there were good humans out there anymore. Like, and then I found out, like, I started to work with my YouTube channel and found out, like, oh, hang on, no, there's still good people out there. Definitely an addict. Yeah, I know. Something as simple as like an ultra sling, like, and you're like, oh man, that thing would like save me 2 seconds, you know, 15 seconds because I got to time my knot. I got to have that. And like over time, maybe that 15 seconds every time does pay for itself. But in that moment, it's hard to say no. Being a gear junkie is real for sure. Yeah, we maybe need to start a help program. Like it's sounding like you guys have the same issue I do. I avoid it. There's an exit on the highway that like I start getting over lanes to get away from it. That way, like for some reason, I don't just like so I don't like jump over the fast lane when I get anywhere near it because I want to make sure I don't hit the exit. Because I hit that exit. Like one time, I remember I had to get gas and I took that exit and I justified going there because I was so close. And when I got there, I think I bought all kinds of shit. Like I, I don't know. None of which I needed cost three. Oh man, yeah. See, and I would do it again probably. See, hey, but you know what? It's it does like justify it a bit to know that that is gonna make you something. So, no, it could pay for itself. A partnership's a rough thing, whether it's with your wife, with your best friend. with a neighbor, and partnering up is really hard. And I think people don't realize, they don't respect all that goes into it. And I'll give you, and I'm sure I'm going to get behind on comments for this, but here is, you want to know how I feel like most humans think of things? And this comes from like the book, The Art of War. And it's just like a philosophy that, and I haven't read the whole book, so I just know a couple things about it. But it's a weird fact. He who cares least in a relationship wins. So if you think about that, if you pretend to care less, it makes the other person care more. Like the general who doesn't have to fire a shot always wins. If he's able to intimidate you without firing a shot, like, so he who cares least wins. That does not make a good partnership. You may win the partnership and you may come out with the most in the end, but it won't be nothing long term. It doesn't work that way. So I don't know. I just, people are different. You just have to respect them for what they are, and like realize that there's a huge difference between human to human nowadays, and you can be daylight and dark. So I feel like anymore everything is meant to kind of divide us a bit anyway, to make us choose a side and be on a side and like argue with people. So customers pay for it in the end, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes helping people is like it'll be to a detriment. Like I'm that type of person too, man. Like Turbo, I totally get that because you can put yourself in the hole by just trying to help people. You have to remember to always look out for yourself, and if you can help somebody along the way, do it, because there's nothing bad that's going to happen if you make sure your priorities are in check, your family, you, and if you can do something for somebody, do it. Like I don't know if everybody's this way, but like I said, I'm the type of person, I want to take care of everybody, and like I care too much sometimes, and like that's where I'll get offended and like get like insanely mad over stuff that I shouldn't get mad over, because like I give a damn, and I feel like when the other person doesn't, it's like, well, that's rude as hell. But yeah, I don't know. Few and far between out there. James, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, yeah, it definitely pays to be a good person. You can, I don't know, like I just don't want to be that guy that like when I'm gone, your name's gonna come up every once in a while in a conversation. You're gonna pop up in people's memories. It's whether it's gonna take them seeing a picture or something happening. You're gonna be ingrained in people's minds, like, and your interaction with them is all they have. So they'll talk about it, and whether you were famous or you were just any Joe Schmo out there, you still leave behind a bit of a legacy. A complete legacy. And like, I don't want people to talk shit on me. Like my daughter, I want everybody to be like, "Yo, your dad was good. He just, if he had it, he gave it to you. You know." And I do that to a fault. Like I've been screwed completely, like by people that should have never done me wrong, and they just like rob me. But it is what it is. You can't let that stop you from helping somebody who really needs help. So I'm that guy that feels like, I feel like crap when I pass somebody who's got a sign, even though they're there every single day at this exact time, and they park down the road in their nice vehicle and they walk themselves down there. They hold this little sign that says, you know, we'll work for food. And I've offered, you want to work? I'll pay you. Well, no, I can't. This, that, I'm disabled. That's usually what they end up. They could be 16 years old and they're like, I'm disabled, or let's say 21. I'm completely, I can't do that. And I'm like, okay, so you just want some money. So I feel like crap when I pass them people and don't give them something because like I feel like they're maybe not working, but they're letting it be known that they'll embarrass themselves and maybe they have no shame. Because I feel like if you're poor, you can't have shame. You got to survive. So I'm like, are they really poor? Are they struggling? Who cares what they have? Maybe they have nothing other than that. So I don't know, man. I've done with that a lot in life. I didn't need a lot. I didn't have a lot. My parents took care of us, made sure we had everything that it took for us to do everything. But we definitely had no extras. We definitely didn't live fancy. And but I had a blast, and I feel like it made me the person that I am, and like I respect every other human because of it. Because I'm like, I don't know if you struggled like I struggled, but if you did, I get it. Like I get it. So yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just rambling about life. So really stoked on demoing some products coming up. I think that's going to be really awesome. Um, I'll be putting more short form videos out on specific products and what I think, what I feel about them. So we'll kind of maybe group them into a playlist eventually and just have it in that certain area. Um, I was also thinking you guys have to let me know what you think as far as the looking back on like my favorite videos of mine and then downloading them and either they got copyrighted for some stupid music that I tried to use, which I shouldn't have, and they got like pulled down, but I made some videos that I would have swore would have blew up. But I'll go maybe re-upload those with some voiceover and yeah, you know, I'm hoping to have some discount codes and stuff for you guys. We'll see how that goes. But I'm just there's cool stuff coming up and I'm stoked on it, you know. We'll see how it goes. But you guys seem like you'll be here no matter if that stuff happens or not. And I appreciate the hell out of that more than you guys realize. Because it wouldn't take much for this channel to kind of fall off and for me to probably stop making YouTube videos. Because it rides the line of being aggravating and like not worth it a lot. So there are people in the area that end their job to pay for money. Someone drops them off in a very nice vehicle, picks them up later. Yeah, I know. But at the same time, I feel like that person is humiliating themselves. Whether it just be mentally to them and no one else ever know, but like I don't know. I don't know if you've ever been embarrassed and you can't do nothing about it because of something that you know it just is what it is. Like this is all I got, and you're embarrassed as hell of it, and you got to just deal with it. Maybe they're something that they have is a drug addiction, and maybe I'm just that idiot that's tried everything. I feel for them there too. So addiction is rough, but they don't know about addiction till they start buying some tree gear and they start climbing. That's where things get rough. Like you could go buy some drugs. They don't cost as much as a rope runner pro, right? Probably gonna get demonetized because I talked about drugs. But who cares? Guys, this is fun. You guys are awesome as always. Who's a labor of love? 100%. 100%. Yeah, you guys are just the shit. Just in general. Start calling you guys Dookie. Um yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to close this thing out, and I'm just rambling. I really don't have a way to close it out. How am I gonna do it? What are we gonna do? We're not gonna do anything. So if you're waiting for a big fancy ending, it's not coming. I'm gonna say same thing I say every time. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna tell you to stay safe, and I'm gonna lie and tell you like I'm gonna upload a video tonight or tomorrow for you guys, and it'll actually be the next day. So stay safe. Have a good one. I appreciate you guys, and I'll have you a video up when it's done. See ya. Thanks again.